Hello and a warm welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be planting out some of our Gladioli byzantinus into a container. Back in the autumn we planted the corms of Gladioli byzantinus into pots, and we did this because we didn't have any space in the border to plant them out at the time. The border was brimmed full of perennials and you couldn't see the ground. But now that spring has come, a few weeks back we were able to get a couple of pots of these already growing now nice and strongly into the border, and we wanted specifically to be placed around where our persicaria was, because we know that's late in coming up and these will have chance to grow, to flower and then to die back long before the persicaria then takes off and takes centre stage in this border. So we planted two of the 3 pots of Gladioli into the border, and we've saved one specifically for planting in container. I've chosen a nice terracotta pot. It's quite deep, so it gives the plants some nice space for the roots to grow, and it's terracotta, which means it's porous, which means it'll help to make sure that the water's not standing too long within the pot itself. Gladioli really need good drainage, so I've mixed together some peat-free multi-purpose compost with some grit, and that's what I'm going to be using in this container. So I'm just going to place a little bit of that in the pot first of all, and then when it comes to the plants, like I say, these are planted in the autumn. Typically you would plant Gladioli in the springtime for those nice blousy colourful flowers. Now we did that last year, but this year we decided to plant the specific variety of Gladioli byzantinus, which is quite a hardy type of gladioli, so it can withstand the cold, it can withstand the frost, it can be left in your borders, there's no need to dig it up and to store it over winter, so these can stay out in all the weather. Now these were planted quite densely in these pots initially, just for the purpose of growing on, but now they can be upturned and split out a little bit to give them more room to grow. So we've got a really nice root system going on there. So all I need to do now is just gently try and prise them apart. I'm just going to tip off some of the compost, and if we just wiggle, we'll be able to get the plants a little bit more separated. So if I just try and prise them a little bit apart, trying to get as much root as I can with them. And we're going to pop these in this container. I'm just placing these 4 just gently into the pot to begin with, and then we just need to secure them with more compost. Give them a press down. Now these are a wonderful plant, very graceful, lovely rich magenta flowers that get to about a total height of around 90 centimetres tall. Really elegant. And they flower during the late part of spring, just before all the other perennials start to do their thing. You're going to get a lovely flash of colour with these first. We're so excited about seeing these. We've never grown them before up until this year, so it's going to be delightful to see these in our garden for the first time. Pop the label back in there, and that's the job done. So I'm really happy. We've got some in the border behind me to enjoy, and also some to enjoy in this container. So we'll give these a really good water, and we're going to put them somewhere in a sunny position. The more sun you give these, the better chance you have of getting some fabulous flowers. I do hope you found this video enjoyable and informative. Please give us a like, please subscribe, and also please drop any comments you might have in the comments box below the video. We'll see you very soon on the next one. In the meantime, please do take care.